What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Stocks to Watch. And we witnessed a big rally in the mid cap space. So, a lot of stocks doing exciting things, big moves, big volumes, big action. This rally is something that a lot of people will now jump onto. But we've been talking about this since the last 1 week or maybe 10 days that this is going to continue. So, your job right now is to identify the best stocks that can continue their momentum and ride the trend until it ends. So let's quickly have an understanding of what stocks did we discuss yesterday. So I'll just quickly open the watch list for 13th June, which is today. And in yesterday's video, I think we had a good discussion that there are a bunch of names that can do well, and I'll just quickly open, them from the place we started discussing it from. So Devyani was not in the list, but we caught a massive move. So a lot of community members today traded Devyani, and they caught this really big move in Devyani. So this was like a massive spike after a consolidation intraday. And not even Devyani, I think there were a bunch of QSR, companies like Sapphire, which witnessed good action. So this is the kind of rallies that, the mid cap space is going to get you. And this was wonderful. So this is, fantastic, in Devyani. Now, next up, we had discussed Linde India that there could be a continuation in Linde India. We had discussed this yesterday that this area is really crucial. Once this entire base got taken out, there was very good action that we saw in Linde India. Continuation today. Another stock that we discussed was K Fintech. I think we've been discussing this stock for a long period of time now, and today is the finally the stock took off. It broke out of this range. Very good action here. Supreme Industries, another stock that we had been discussing, and even yesterday we had a word about it, and even this did really well. The entire pipe industry did well. I also spoke to you about fin pipes, right? A different kind of trade. We are into this trade. We took a long position in fin pipes, and I'll just show you where our position is and what the stop loss is. This is where we went long, and the stock is a healthy 2.5% up from our entry, and we're going to aim for a 3-hour target for this. So fin pipes doing really well again from the pipe industry. So wonderful action over here as well. Prestige, we booked gains today. I told you yesterday that we were long on this. We booked gains around here today, somewhere around 573, 574 areas is where we booked our profits. Again, this can continue. DLF was also very strong, and today I have a couple of real estate names into the list, so maybe you can take advantage of those names. Muthoot Finance, another name we had discussed. Even this moved up. Castrol is again no, it was not in the list, but today we traded Castrol, but we got out cost to cost. We tried to attempt this trade. It did really work in the starting, like it did actually move up. So we went long over here, and then it did move up, but then it narrowed back down, took a U-turn and came back. So we got out near cost in Castrol. Blue Star AC company, I told you that this is going to be really strong. Had decent action. Blue Star. Another consumer electronic company, Symphony. This was up, I think, 5% at one point of time. Even this is showing good action. So again, interesting times for these stocks. Although the closing over here is not really that great, but maybe in 2 or 3 days after a new consolidation, we could start seeing more action on this counter. Naukri, again, we had discussed this. This is coming out of that range today. Wonderful action in Naukri. NHPC, same thing. I think I'm expecting this to go beyond 50. Today, NHPC announced that they're going to launch a big hydropower project near the China border, and that's going to be really huge for their earnings. So, again, very good action over there. Whirlpool, broke out of that range, but did not give a very good closing. But however, this trade could have been played out if you were following the videos. I think you could have taken advantage of this as well. So these were some names of stocks that did well. There were a bunch of stocks that did well. Other ones were pulling back. So all of this was really exciting, and now I've got different stocks for you which are gonna do well tomorrow according to me. So let me bring that list up in front of you, and then let's quickly have a discussion about the same thing. So we've got the 14th June watch list. I'll just quickly open that up. Okay, here it is. And let's quickly start off with Trent. So again, a lot of textile companies are doing extremely well, and Trent is one of them. Trent has broken out of that range. Now I usually tell people to avoid trading such names which have already broken out. So Trent is one such names. No entry for swing. Everything is missed. But there could be intraday opportunities tomorrow because the stock is trading at new fresh all-time highs. Very strong strength. So I think that is definitely something that you should be watching out for. So that's Trent for you. The other stock is ABB India. Again, coming out of that range. Construction materials sector doing really well. This is also one name that I'll be watching out for. However, Trent and ABB both are on my low conviction list because these are only intraday plays, only a momentum trend continuation plays. So that's about that. Manappuram, we've discussed this stock multiple times in our series of videos, and it's finally taken off from here. I think there could be a continuation, so another name which could be played out on an intraday basis. Next up is Oberoi Realty. So I just told you that a lot of real estate stocks are doing well. So Oberoi Realty is in my list today because I believe that Oberoi Realty can come out of this range tomorrow, and it could have some fantastic action. So keep this on your radar. Real estate stocks are doing really well. So this is one name. Now, Bata India, I think probably one of my favorite names in today's list. This is creating nice action. Lots of stake increases happening in this entire range. Big mutual funds buying. LIC even bought more stake in Bata India. And this stock is coming out of a U-shaped recovery, and now it's creating a base and then trying to move out of this. So Bata India definitely has to be on your radar. Hindalco, one of the metal names which has been contracting into the range. I think 4 days back I had told you that this is a range that I'll be closely watching, and I think Hindalco along with Nalco, National Aluminium Company, both can do similar things. Next up on the list is going to be SBI Cards. So SBI Cards also has been doing really well, and now this stock is contracting into this nice tight little range over here, and I'm definitely going to be watching this out. I think this could explode tomorrow. So SBI Cards, keep this on your radar, high volume action, and I believe that there could be some greater action coming tomorrow. Kansai Nerolac, another name which is probably my second favorite is going to be Kansai Nerolac. So nicely contracting around that range, absorbing supply, and I think could have very good action, Kansai Nerolac. So very low volume pullback, and I think this could be the start of a new momentum rally in this. So keep this on your watch list as well. Gujarat Alkali, another strong name. I'll just open this up. Gujarat Alkali, another strong name. However, this structure, according to me, is not complete yet. But I think another day of contraction, and then in 1 or 2 days you could see a good rally. So tomorrow could be a good point to create positions in Gujarat Alkali to capture a swing move all the way until the 740s. So that's my opinion. Hathaway, so we've been discussing this for 2 3 days. I think tomorrow is going to be the day where this is going to spike out of this range. So definitely keep this on your watch list and on your radar. Next up, we've got is NHPC. So we've already discussed this. There is a catalyst coming in NHPC, and the formation is really good. So I think this can definitely take off all the way until 50, 48, 49 or 50 levels, and that's what I'm aiming for. Vijaya Diagnostics, we had discussed this stock earlier as well. Now the formation is complete, and I think in the next 2 days we can see some rally in Vijaya Diagnostics. So this also structurally looks really wonderful. Nice contraction happening, all three legs, very good. Setup is nice. Maybe it takes tomorrow's day to set up its bullish momentum, and day after it explodes. So definitely keep this on your watch list. Quest Corp, again, not the best in the lot, but I think IT companies were doing really well today. Oracle Financial Services, they came out with their commentary that they're going to expect their business to grow faster than expected because of what they've heard back from their clients, and that was a surprise to the market. So Oracle also towards the end of the day was up 4.5%, and that literally led good positive momentum in IT stocks. So Quest is definitely something that you should be watching out for. The structure is nice, but I think you'll need some technical intraday charts to actually decide whether you want to enter or not, depending on what trading system you trade with. Next stock is Aditya Birla Sun Life Asset Management Company, and this also is similar structure, nice contraction, and then ready to move higher. Again, this stock was beaten down, but asset management companies have bounced back. Even HDFC AMC had a spectacular move. So mid caps literally are on cocaine. I mean, they've been doing really well. Now next up is Jubilant Ingravia. Now this stock is again decent VCP formation over here, and maybe 1 or 2 days of contraction, and then it starts exploding. So again, another stock that's going to be on my watch list, which looks extremely good, very good fundamentals, and maybe today, or I mean maybe tomorrow, maybe day after, they start spiking. So keep this on your watch list. This is one stock which is not ready to move yet, but could move very soon. So that's about that. National Aluminium, again, really nice formation. I think can come out of this base. Hindalco, similar structure. And one more stock that we have been talking about in the metal space was JSL. So we've been speaking about this from 297. This is up 10% from there. And now the entire basing is complete for JSL. And I think this could explode and probably give a breakout tomorrow. So, I mean, this also has a very good range tightening happening. Varroc is something that I've been talking to you about for 2 days now, and tomorrow I think is going to be the day where it starts spiking. Very, very nice action in Varroc. So keep this on your radar. I think there's lots of room to move. I mean, there's going to be no stopping. Manyavar is probably the last name in the list, and Manyavar, which is Vedant Fashions, doing very, very nicely. And I think tomorrow I'm going to take an entry on this. This is looking very nice contraction, high volume activity. Just look at the volume activity over here. Wonderful. So, I mean, lots and lots of, mid cap stocks. I'll just show you what mid cap stocks have been doing. Then I'll just open up the list for you, just to witness like what's happening over there. So I'll just, open this list up for you. One moment. So I think this needs to reload. Give me 1 minute. Yep. So look at Tanlas, another IT name, up 16%, BBTC 11%, Loda, another real estate player, 10%, Devyani 8%, Tata Communications 8%, JVM Auto Ancillary 6%, Trend 5%, OFSS. I just spoke to you about OFSS right now, up 5%, Nazara up 5.5%, Usha Martin up another 5.5%. Just look at the momentum. So I mean, you'll just see all of these stocks do extremely well. Even Kalyan Jewelers was not in my list because it had a 5% move today, but I think even this can start exploding tomorrow. So all of these stocks are something that is going to be on my watch list for tomorrow, and lots and lots of action-packed market. So please enjoy this market. I don't think once this rally ends, you're not going to get this again. Wonderful markets to play, and thankfully we've been scoring very nice gains in the markets. And I hope this research helps you out and helps you pave the way to select nice stocks and obviously benefit from all of this research that I do. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel and hit the like button. Drop me a comment if you like such content. Give me some feedback, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much. Have a great day and have a nice trading day tomorrow. Thank you.